Supposedly, he was their protector. Supposedly, this man, through charity, had allowed this woman, her children, land, food, furs, bones with which to make tools. And when the winter came, he was hit as hard as anyone else, but he had an entire community to look after. So he opened up his manor, and he invited in the people who lived closest first, and he ensconced them in rooms throughout the manor. People were cramped, shoulder to shoulder, and he was aware disease could spread. There had to be a limit. But then he remembered, at the witching hour, just as the cold was getting to its worst point, the homestead on the borders of my land. I need to go out to that woman. I need to see if she wishes to give me any of her children. I only have space for 3 children. So he ventured out, embracing the fur close to him, withstanding the cold winter wind. He knocked on her door and he let her know, I can only look after 3 children. Please deliver them up to me so that I can care for them. And she said, I must think on this. I must choose which 3. And so he said, do not take too long. It will only get colder. He returned at dawn with some of his friends, as we know, and she gave him his answer. She agreed. I will give you 3 of my children. But in the process of doing so, she betrayed him. She betrayed the vow that she would give over 3 of her children and sacrifice her own life to the winter. She betrayed the man who had cared for her all these years, who maybe even loved her. And she ripped out his heart, probably figuratively, but maybe literally. And when she consumed it, she was consuming all his trust. And she had set her children to become feral beasts, killing all the man's friends. And then they were not done, because so possessed with this ferocity were they that they advanced on the man's manor and they slew everyone within it, rolling through it like a tide of thunder, a great tempest, scouring the land of everyone but her family. And then they moved on to the plains, the swamps, the hills, and they killed, and they killed, and they killed, because ever since her betrayal, she was damned. The Get of Lyka were born.